No organization is responsible for the content of this video. All errors and omissions are the sole responsibility of myself, David Iverson. This video must not be your only source of information. Please attend official USSA educational opportunities. Please download official USSA educational materials. Okay, so there's so much variability in hand timing that it's almost not worth it for me to do this as a video, but I really want to give you as much information as I can, and so I'm just going to take all the equipment that I've got and I'm going to show you how I use my equipment. So this is how we do hand timing where I am. We have two stopwatches, and these are kind of fancy stopwatches, and so the first thing I need to do is I need to synchronize them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset them, and then I want to make sure that they're in time mode, because I want to run in time of day. And so right now it's 10:05 and this one's reading 10:05 2:30. They're about 15 seconds different. That's not going to really matter, but I might as well just go through and make it better. And so now they both say 10:06, and then I've got my watch here that's going to say 10:06, and so I'm going to put that right back on my wrist so that I can use it a little bit better. And in 10 seconds I'm going to hit the mode button. 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. So now they're both reading, now they're both more or less synced, but they're not, this is basically, I'm just making them as sort of as accurate as a wristwatch. They're not really quite as accurate as I need them to be. The real money line is the bottom line. So on these, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do black. I'm holding black, I hit gray, and then I release gray, release black. Hit black, hit gray, release black. Now it says underneath here, it says 7. Actually it says 10070000. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Now I've got them synchronized. Now the bottom is running. Now the nice thing about these stopwatches is my start-stop button no longer does anything. And so in order to reset them, I have to hit a combination which I tell my parents never to hit. Now what's going to happen is when I hit the black button, that's going to freeze on a time of day. And that's going to freeze on a different time of day because I hit it at a different time. Now that line is going to stay frozen for that, but that is a time of day. It looks a little bit weird because the 1 is taken off. But if you just remember that that 1 is there, that's 10:07 2476 10:07 3078. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a fancy notebook like this. And the nice thing about this notebook is that it is completely 100% waterproof. It absolutely has no paper in it whatsoever. It's just plastic. And I can just write on this plastic with a normal pencil. And I'm doing this inside, but it doesn't get... I can do this outside in the worst conditions imaginable, and it is not going to get wet. And I can just keep writing no matter what the conditions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have somebody at the start, and so the person at the start is going to see somebody go through the start and they're going to go, oh, they're going right now. And so then what they're going to record as their start time is 10 hours. Well, what bib were they? Let's make them bib 42. So bib 42. 10:09:03:12. Okay, and now at some point in time later, so now we take that away. Now pretend this is a different notebook, right? So then they have a different notebook and the person goes through the finish. 3, 2, 1, boom, there they go through the finish. Now I had two different watches. So I got one watch that's at the start that's recording starts. I've got another watch at the finish that's recording finishes. Now the time that the person was on course is this time minus this time. So if I do this, 10:09, 49:58, then this person was on course according to my hand times for 8 minus 2 is 6, 5 minus 1 is 4, 9 minus 3 is 6, 4 minus 0 is 4, 9, 9, 9, wow, 4646. So that hand time for that racer is 4646, 46 minutes and 46 hundredths of a second. And so, just so you see what's going on, these things are still reading that time. Now suppose the next racer 43 goes. Well, 43 goes, boom, there's 43's start. And then 43 is kind of fast, a lot faster than 42 was, so here comes 43's finish now. So now, that person recorded the starts, that person recorded the finishes. So if I take this time minus that time, I get the elapsed time. So I've got 11, well that goes over here, hours, 11:27:50 minus 10:11:13:72. Okay, and so then that's going to be, I'm not going to do the crossouts. That's going to be an 8. That's going to be a 14 minus 7 is 7. That's going to be a 6 minus 3 is 3. 2 minus 1 is 1. So that person was on course for 1378. So here, this is a start hand time book. So if you go through, you see that on March 24th, 2011, for an Eastern Cup Super G Women, here's all the start times. This is just somebody going click, record, click, record, click, record. Although we didn't run that fast an interval. We ran it, and if you can see what my interval is. 8:14, 9:14, 10:16, 11:18, 12:15, 13:16, 14:15, 15:15, 16:15. So you can see by this that we had our start beep set up for a 1 minute interval, and every minute plus or minus a couple of seconds we had a racer going down the hill.